July, as all months, was a weird month in its own ways. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today on gameranx, 10 weird gaming stories of July 2018. Number 10, you know that extremely weird AI in Aliens Colonial Marines? Well, you probably never guessed this, but it was a one-letter typo that caused it. One letter. The way the AI worked was it had a tether system, and in one of the instances referencing the word tether, they spelled it T-E-A-T-H-E-R rather than T-E-T-H-E-R, the correct spelling. Long story short, that tether had a lot to do with what the enemies actually cared about, and, well, it actually kind of works now. A fan patch fixes it, but you can also just fix it yourself in an INI file, which is even funnier in my opinion. But if you do it, they immediately act differently and work. What's funny about that is when you consider all the patchwork that went into No Man's Sky to make it a decent game, all you had to do is change a letter in Aliens Colonial Marines. That's just bizarre. Number 9, for whatever reason, Michael Jackson's daughter decided to cosplay as Sonya Blade from Mortal Kombat, and I mean, it's actually a pretty cool cosplay, but apparently had somebody stalking her at Comic-Con, which, I mean, is Michael Jackson's daughter. That's not cool by any means, you shouldn't do that, but it also seems like it might be good to have some extra security. Number 8, Assassin's Creed Origins has a Discovery Tour mode that dueling research says is either as effective as a real teacher or not as effective as a real teacher. Which, you know, isn't really that great of research, but it's generated a lot of argument. Magazines like Variety and various science journals have been like, the teachers are still good. And it's like, different people learn different ways. It's weird that we don't know that at this point in time, honestly. Where somebody might learn from Assassin's Creed better than learning from a teacher, somebody else might really benefit from the one-on-one or even class dynamics that a teacher brings. Why is it that hard to get? Number 7, some people figured out how to sell pirated games on Amazon and kicked up quite a storm in doing so. And it's not just obscure games either. We're seeing games like Frostpunk, which got quite a bit of attention and accolades as well. Apparently people are selling the pirated version of it on Amazon. Apparently people are taking the GOG version of the game, the version without DRM, repackaging it in their own install program and submitting it to Amazon. They're selling these games for like $3, which is about 1/10 of what Frostpunk costs, for instance. Which if you bought Frostpunk yourself, you know costs $29.99. Now Frostpunk is not a AAA game. Pirating it actually hurts the company, the people who made it. Maybe not individually speaking, but certainly if you pirate it and sell it yourself for profit on Amazon, yeah, the developer is going to have some problems. Please do not do things like this. Number 6, to celebrate SpiderMan the game going gold, Insomniac tweeted that meme with Spider-Man at the desk with a photo of Spider-Man behind him, but now with a gold record, with the photo of Spider-Man under the gold record. It's a goofy picture. I mean, and it got a bunch of responses of like weird people in Spider-Man costumes dancing. But it's the meme itself. It's a really good like 3D rendering, I think. Upon first seeing it, I thought that it was an action figure, but I'm pretty sure it's a 3D rendering. I don't know, that they went through the effort one way or the other. It's enjoyable to say the least. Number 5, a Twitch user by the name of Toe You Up, a man with one arm who uses one of his feet in order to play games by stretching one of his hands as far as it can over the controller and using his foot on the other side, uploaded a clip of just totally clearing an entire sector, just annihilating the area, and it's an awesome clip. He's just, I mean, I'm not that good, and I obviously have both of my arms. I mean, seriously, well done. It's so cool to see something like this. Amazing. Number 4, a court denied somebody's want for a $4,500 refund on Star Citizen. Star Citizen has a 30-day refund policy, and I just feel like you know what you're getting when you're sinking money into Star Citizen. It's cool. Don't get me wrong, Star Citizen is definitely cool, but if you donate $4,500 to Star Citizen and then wait 30 days till the refund policy is up, you're kind of SOL. I mean, over time, people are realizing that Star Citizen is just kind of an amazing new version of vaporware that also kind of created a cult and releases enough content to not actually be vaporware, but kind of, yeah. And I know there's going to be people that don't like me saying that, but here's the thing. I'm not trying to crap on you for donating to Star Citizen. If you donate money to them and you're happy by donating money to them, great. You know what? It's good that you backed something you believe in. But know what you're getting into. It's been a long time since that Kickstarter, okay? A long time. That's all I'm gonna say. Number 3, there was a death hoax where Ninja, the popular game streamer, in case you're living under a rock, was said to have died of ligma. There was actually a joke post by an Instagram user by the name of Ninja Hater who spread this post with a bunch of dead, like, celebrities and also Harambe up in heaven saying, "Join us, Ninja." And for whatever reason, it spread as if it was a real thing, but obviously if you see it, it's not something that should convince anybody, and yet it did, which to me, I think is weird. I think it's worth mentioning in a Weird Stories compilation. Wow. Number 2, Shuhei Yoshida, the CEO of Sony, I guess took some kind of truth serum and totally, said a bunch of stuff that I've never heard a business person say. I mean, he was, dropping truth bombs. He said The Last Guardian was running at 10 to 15 frames per second on PS3 at some point. He called the PS3 reveal a horrifying moment, specifically because of the launch price. He said the Matrix DVD was the biggest launch title on the PS2. And he's also very happy that they made God of War and Horizon, but wishes they had more success on the multiplayer side. Which I'm going to go ahead and say, I'm happy that he has not gotten his way. I much prefer God of War Horizon to yet another Battle Royale game. Fortnite and Battlegrounds do it right. Why bother? Oh, right, because you think you can make money. Well, you can't make that much money because those two are always going to be the Battle Royale genre. Also, I like single-player games a lot, and I look forward to more single-player games from Sony. Yoshida. And finally, number 1, this is less weird. I mean, it's kind of weird just because you don't normally get to see something good happen like this out of something bad, but it's more uplifting and great that this happened. A 16-year-old with autism got all of his Xbox games stolen, so a local sheriff's office actually decided to pitch in and buy him new games. And they bought him a lot of new games, and honestly, if this was the ending to that kind of a story more often, if it was less weird, I think the world would be a better place. Finally, a couple of bonus weird stories for you. Saudi Arabia banned more games. I mean, they ban games pretty much all the time. This one kind of seems inspired by something actually legitimately awful. A couple of people were playing a social media game called Blue Whale and killed themselves over it for whatever reason, but they ended up banning a bunch of games like Grand Theft Auto and Assassin's Creed, and it doesn't really make sense to ban The Witcher for something like this. It seems like they were kind of looking for a reason to ban some games. Saudi Arabia bans games a lot anyway, so I guess they were just getting itchy. Finally, somebody made an hour of 80s video game commercials compilation. It's pretty cool. It is also super weird if you consider what advertising is like now. But anyway, check that out if you have some time. Did anything weird happen to you gaming related this month? Leave us a comment, let us know, and if you like this video, click like. If you're not subscribed, now would be a great time to do so. We upload brand new videos every day of the week, and the best way to see them first, of course, is subscription. As always, thank you very much for watching this video. I'm Falcon. You can follow me on Twitter at Falcon the Hero. We'll see you next time right here on gameranx.